Hello, my name is Steve Gearhart, and this is the Unagi Observer. This week we are going to talk briefly about one of the shorts for the upcoming movie Blade Runner 2049. Before looking at the anime short for Blade Runner 2049, let me briefly explain the original Blade Runner movie that came out in 1982. That movie took place in 2019. Blade Runner depicts a world in decay and it's dying. It is perpetually dark and raining and set in a hugely sprawling city. Deckard, played by Harrison Ford, is a retired cop called a Blade Runner. It was his job to hunt down replicants, also known as skin jobs. Replicants were fully engineered humans designed to do specific violent or menial jobs and given very short lifespans of only 4 years. One specific task in mind was to terraform and set up off-world colonies for mankind to move to. To try to trick the replicants into thinking they were living normal lives, they were given artificial memories. And every now and again, a replicant would figure out that it wasn't human, and they would want a longer lifespan. And in order to get that lifespan, they would often use violent means to do so. That's when cops called Blade Runners were called in to find and kill these replicants. Now, Deckard retired because he felt that replicants were actually human. But he was brought back as a violent batch of replicants had gotten loose. Now, depending on what version of the film you watch and call canon, Deckard also realizes a few things along the way. The new Blade Runner movie takes place 30 years later. Things have changed. Replicants had become illegal and then legalized again. Off-world colonies are having trouble getting set, and Earth is now gone from decaying to actually dying. The director of the new movie, Denis Villeneuve, has commissioned 3 directors to make 3 shorts for YouTube to explain or to set the tone for 2049 by explaining what has happened during the 30-year span. Blackout 22 is one of those shorts and is the only animated short of the 3, and it is anime. The plot of Blackout 2022 explains a key point of the history of replicants. There comes a point where most replicants have become self-aware through some means. One of the characters in the story discovers himself during an off-world military campaign. It is revealed that the Tyrell Corporation, the creator of replicants, had been keeping their identities as replicants as a secret. However, the list of replicants had gotten out, and riots resulting in the killing of replicants ensued. The remaining replicants devised a plan to destroy the list by creating an EMP pulse that would help destroy those computer files, and in doing so created the Blackout of 2022, which in turn caused massive casualties and almost destroyed mankind. Now, as a result of that, making replicants became illegal. If you're a fan follower of Blade Runner like I am, then you know to watch these shorts before watching Blade Runner 2049 in the theaters. However, Blackout 2022 is a must-see for anime fans. The animation itself is top-notch. In fact, part of me wishes that 2049 was done as an anime. The anime flows and its action has to be almost seamless. The backdrop of the city sprawl stays true to the first Blade Runner, giving that decayed, gritty feel to it. The narration and story are completely in line with creating the world of Blade Runner. You care about the replicants, you realize how awful they are being treated, but you also know that they are different, almost emotionally removed from what is going on around them. And the story should feel superior as it was written and directed by Shinichiro Watanabe, the creator and director of Cowboy Bebop. The only real complaint I have with this short is that there's a moment during the riot scene where one is heavily reminded of the animated Matrix movie, where there is a scene almost exactly like it. Otherwise, I would tell you that this is a beautifully rendered story and anime, and I encourage you to watch it even if you have no interest in either Blade Runner or Blade Runner 2049. Now, the link to see the short is down below, so I hope you click on it. So that's it for Blackout 2022. I also wanted to briefly mention that I will be coming up with new dates for the Unagi Observer AMV contest soon. I have actual prizes to give for good AMVs, so please check it out later. Alright, that's it for this week. My name is Steve Gearhart. This is the Unagi Observer, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Hello, this is Steve Gearhart from the Unagi Observer. Would like to observe 30 seconds of silence in honor of those who lost their lives and were hurt during the Las Vegas shooting. I hope you use this time to send good thoughts and prayers their way. Thank you for watching, and thank you for respecting this moment of silence.